The word is the most important thing that we have. Take away our ability to choose our own words, and we are no longer fully human. We are subjects. We're chattel. Authoritarians understand this above all. That's why they hate freedom of speech. In fact, if you gave them a choice, they'd let you have a fully automatic 50 caliber machine gun before they allowed you to say exactly what you want. With a gun, you might be able to kill people, but with words, you can expose them. With words, you can change the world. In fact, there has never been a change, a deep change to the way people live and think that didn't begin with words. Not with might, not with violence, but with words. That's why they're so obsessively focused on what you can say, on the words you can use, because they understand the power of words. And Elon Musk, whatever his faults may be, understands this too. And that's why he's trying to buy Twitter. Not because he needs another company. No. And Elon Musk purchasing Twitter is more than just a potential change to the media landscape. It is a true existential threat to the hegemony of the people currently in charge. Allowing freedom of speech means the possibility of a revolution from below against the forces destroying this country and the West. So everything rides on this. They know it, you may not, but they do. So they've got to do everything they can to destroy Elon Musk, who was just the other day a hero to them. He's the electric car guy, remember? They don't even mention his electric cars anymore because he's doing the one thing you're not allowed to do, which is giving voice to people. So since April, they've been trying to destroy Elon Musk. First, they called him a racist. He's from South Africa. He must be a racist. When it turns out he was too rich to care, they moved on to new tactics. So then NGOs funded by George Soros commanded companies to pull their ad money away from Twitter. We'll starve him out. And then some Saudi prince tried to argue that Elon Musk was somehow underpaying for Twitter, when it's very obvious, look at the markets, that he's overpaying. And then the Washington Post's Max Boot got involved, because this was another war he could support. So in order to save democracy, Max Boot informed us, we need more content moderation on Twitter. No free speech allowed. Of course, content moderation is a euphemism for censorship. And who does censorship help? Always and everywhere the powerful. Who does it hurt? The weak. Words are all they have. Take their ability to say what they think away from them, and they have no power at all. So tonight, after roughly 6 months of watching this drama, which has gone in and out of the news cycle, it looks like they have failed to stop Elon Musk from buying Twitter. All indications that we have as of right now are that the deal will go through. Twitter has just locked its employees' stocks, and that indicates some kind of transaction is imminent. And then a source tells the show that there is a very high probability, 90% probability, that within the next 2 weeks, Elon Musk will own Twitter. And he has said repeatedly, and we can't guess the future, but he has said he is doing this in order to give voice to people who have no voice. All of us have forgotten that Twitter banned a sitting president of the United States from speaking, thereby making it really clear who's got the real power. No, not the US government. Transnational corporations like Twitter, which control speech. So they did everything they could to stop this from happening, but they failed. So now they're attempting to destroy Elon Musk, the man. And again, to be clear, we don't know Elon Musk. We're not carrying water for Elon Musk. He may have weird agendas we don't know about. But it's only about speech. That's it. And that's why the Justice Department is now investigating Elon Musk for reasons that no one can explain. But that's what the DOJ does now. Tries to terrify people with criminal investigations into obeying. Then David Frum naturally got involved because there's no level to which he will not stoop in defense of the people in charge. And he is now calling for the Biden administration to seize Elon Musk's satellites. The ones that he's given for free to the government of Ukraine for use in their war effort against Russia. Quote, the U.S. should have a plan ready to nationalize Starlink, the satellite company, fast if Musk cuts off Ukraine's connections to advance his political agenda, wrote David Frum. Oh, his political agenda. In other words, if you don't like his politics, just seize his stuff. And of course, at the core of his politics, this is all that matters, is the call for ordinary Americans to be able to say what they really think. Just take his stuff by force. CNN, meanwhile, is calling Musk an agent of Russia because he won't continue to provide access to his satellites to Ukraine free of charge. Watch.
Without Starlink, Ukraine says it can't fight. Last week, reports emerged of widespread sudden Starlink outages on the front line as troops fought to take back territory.
They are puzzled about why that's going on. Is that something that SpaceX is doing intentionally? Is that coming from Elon? No one is quite sure.
The outages and news of the funding request to the Pentagon come as Musk's support of Ukraine is also questioned after he proposed a peace deal suggesting that Ukraine relinquish Crimea to Russia and hold UN-backed referenda for parts of eastern Ukraine. That peace plan was so widely seen in Ukraine as being pro-Russian that one Ukrainian diplomat told Elon Musk to bluntly F off.
Okay, says the guy with his eyes too close together. Oh, really? It's about Russia and Ukraine. It has nothing to do with Russia and Ukraine. Do you think they care about Russia and Ukraine? Of course not. If they did, they would be pushing a peace deal to save Russian and Ukrainian lives. They don't care. It's about domestic politics. It's about the United States, and it's about Elon Musk committing the one unforgivable sin, which is trying to allow you to say what you really think about the people in charge, to make the contest a little less asymmetrical, to give you a little power. And they're terrified that he will succeed. So what we're seeing is the desperation of a regime, not just a political regime, but a cultural regime, a class of people running the country who feel like they are losing power, and they're panicked. You can feel it in their hysteria. The hectoring lifestyle liberals, the one who work to crush the American spirit, freedom and independence of mind, masculinity, those people, the ones who've been yelling at you on television for the past 5 years, feel like, holy smokes, it's all slipping away. If the proles get to talk, we're in deep trouble. Ready the helicopters from the roof of the embassy. We got to get out of here.